how to cheat time, how to halt the aging process. To answer these questions, Russian scientists will travel all around the world.
I would like you to make a simple...
We are going to do a small test. I will ask you to draw a clock and set the time at 1:45.
40.
Just a clock? Without even knowing it, the inhabitants of these closed communities have found the recipe for a long and healthy life. Using their lives as an example, we will try to determine the optimal formula of longevity. The centenarians' rules of life. Centenarians' rules of life. Italy. Filomena, the most elderly resident of Onoferi, spends her days next to her favorite place, the fireplace. The aging process is primarily related to the violation of the body's energy supply. Over time, the cell's power plants, the mitochondria, begin to function much worse. These intercellular structures recycle with oxygen nutrients into energy. In old age, mitochondrial efficiency decreases sharply. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you? We are from the University of Sassari, and I've come to visit you. With me is my colleague from Russia. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All's good with your health?
Yes, of course.
How can you live to be 102?
I don't know.
As a rule, centenarians are inactive. They lead a sedentary lifestyle. They have cold hands. They need constant warmth. In this house, the oldest resident of Onoferi is surrounded by warmth and the care of 4 daughters, 5 grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. Did you work a lot?
Very much.
And what did you do?
I collected olives.
And what's your favorite food?
What my mom used to do.
Tell me, wine. Do you drink wine?
No.
And meat? Do you eat meat?
A little, only on holidays.
Filomena's mother lived to be 87 years old. Her father to 76. The 102-year-old Filomena has kept good health. Her medical records show no serious illnesses. This elder moves virtually independently around the house. She does not complain about sleep or appetite. Surprisingly perfect, a woman of 102 years, albeit slowly, but understands quite clearly. She reacts to jokes. She tells what she likes to eat, what she doesn't like to eat, doesn't drink wine. In general, her mind is quite clear. The centenarian Giuseppe Muggia, Filomena's younger brother, lives on the other side of Onoferi and is celebrating something special today. His friend has come for a visit. Giuseppe and Giovanni are of the same age. Sardinia is one of the few places on Earth where people really know each other 100 years. They really have known each other since childhood and still visit each other. Accordingly, Giovanni, he too in March will celebrate 101 years. Struck by the fact that in addition to relatively clear ideas and the ability to respond adequately to what is happening, he is kept in very good shape physically. If I had met his grandfather in the street, I would have thought that he were 85 years old, probably somewhere like that. Both elders like to eat. On this table is the traditional cuisine of Sardinia. The basis of the local cuisine, products from grain, pork, and vegetables, several types of cheese and red wine. A special place is occupied with olives and olive oil.
How many times every day?
How many times a day does your grandfather eat?
3 times a day, plus lunch and some snacks.
merenda, qualche spuntino.
So what's his favorite?
What is his favorite dish?
Pasta.
Pasta with meat sauce.
e salumi.
Meats, especially ham, roast pork.
Suo piatto preferito.
That's his favorite dish.
And the wine?
Yeah, and wine?
Every day, at lunch, dinner, and supper.
Sardinia is a paradise for gourmets who prefer simple, natural food. These kitchens have no culinary restrictions. The main rule, always use fresh food and measure your food intake. And it is very important to consume seasonal products. We like variety on the table. We are not eating only a main hot dish. We eat an appetizer, first course, second, dessert, fruit. A bit of everything. At least once a day we eat pasta. Every other day, meat. A normal dinner contains approximately 680 calories, 34 grams of fat, 84 grams of carbohydrates, 30 grams of protein. This is 100 grams of product. That is a very high-calorie dinner, high in carbohydrates. Wine is to be used with restraint, but regularly. We say 1 glass a day keeps the doctor away. The most amazing thing is that being undernourished is absolutely unacceptable. These people are perfectly happy and often eat deliciously. They eat meat, they eat a sausage, they eat fat, they like to drink wine, they drink it often. Generally speaking, it is generally considered that serious moderation in eating is associated with longevity. But here is not what we observed, rather the opposite. Such a dense diet dictates the way of life of Sardinian farmers, active and energy intensive. In life, people's daily physical labor outdoors provides a substitute for gyms and fitness centers. With a minimal amount of free time and the eternal question, where to go? I have always worked, always, because I like to work. First I was a peasant, then I bought a truck, I carried stones and wood. Until I was 93, I was doing chores all around the house. In my life, I never refused to work. I never skipped a day.
They follow their traditions. They live in quiet places. They are not under stress because they are tied to the country. They're tied to the country life, and they are tied to their traditions.
In Sardinia, they say, a cheerful mood can replace food and wine at least for 1 day. European scientists believe that Sardinians' natural optimism is an essential part of their longevity. All local centenarians here have similar traits. They are balanced and stubborn. That is, they do not give up, do not lose heart, and methodically and calmly overcome difficulties. But what should be emphasized in particular, they are very positive. At any age, Sardinians do truly love life in all its manifestations. Our expert, Boris Fanuk, decided personally to find out what moods people had who crossed the 100-year mark. The standard test for depression in the elderly consists of 15 questions.
Check your psychology.
Here's how the centenarians answered some of them.
The question is, are you happy with your life in general?
I'm happy. All is well.
Do you often get bored?
Rarely. When there's rain.
Are you in a good mood usually?
Yes, good.
Okay. Do you often feel helpless?
When I am going up a hill by myself, I do not need help. Interpretation of the questionnaire shows both have longevity with no apathy. While maintaining good physical shape, Giovanni Maria had a greater love for life, more than his old friend. I am well. I am glad. I rest. I live like I'm in paradise. With more than 100 years, the former shepherd of Onoferi demonstrates remarkably good spirits and autonomy. He dresses himself, he walks, and adequately responds to situations. The old-timer still has good sight and hearing. All these factors made it possible to conduct another study with mixed results.
I would like you to make a simple test. To draw a clock with the time 12:45.
Just a clock? Neurophysiologists check the cognitive and mental abilities of older people by using a clock test. Simple at first glance, the job has put the 100-year-old man in a dead end. The experimental conditions allow for simplifying the task. In the second stage of the test, he should draw an arrow on the example dial.
And you will make the time 12:45. 12:45.
Again, the old-timer cannot complete the exercise.
С возрастом человек
With age, people strongly lose the ability to perform new and unexpected problems. And partly, this test then needs to check how much a person has, so to say, ossified thinking.
мышление.
There should be a big consideration for our specific person who we tested because he never went to school. Therefore, all the same, I believe we cannot interpret this test as his lack of ability to perform basic intellectual tasks.
Задачки мы не можем.
Now, 15 minutes past 12. The arrows of the two alarm clocks in the longevity room are frozen. These clocks stand still, a good symbol for the life of this passport owner. The biological clock of aging has slowed its progress. Why did the destructive process of body decay fail? How can local centenarians cheat time? Genetic predisposition, power supply system, character traits? Each of these components affects the lifespan. There is one more point, which brings together all the Sardinian centenarians. In all cases where we observed extreme longevity, they have had a great relationship with family, were taken care of, they were surrounded by care, and they felt needed, which in general resonates well with Skulachev's theory about aging, that necessity of someone else, be it students, children, grandchildren, greatly affects the mental state and physical condition of elderly people and gives them some additional charging. Evolution selected this for such a mechanism because when nobody wants people, they feel useless in society. From the point of view of the general community's people, he was bad. He takes the place of those who are young.
Занимает место тех, кто молод.
Strong family ties, support, and attention to their seniors are the signs of Sardinian families and the main tradition of this extraordinary island. Indeed, these old people are rarely alone. What are they thinking at this moment? What is remembered?
Dad wanted me to work, so I rarely went to dances. I was very fond of dancing.
These survivors are a living archive of life. This reserve of wisdom, culture, and traditions, they can give it to the family. Therefore, within families, the long-lived receive all possible love and care. Because of this, they feel more confident. It's an incentive for them and one of the reasons that contribute to a long life. 70-year-old Professor Luca Diana is not going to retire. The search for key genes of longevity is the purpose of his life. Diana sends blood samples taken during the visit to the centenarians to the north of Italy, to Bologna. In this laboratory is an Italian scientist of world renown.
I am Professor Claudio Franceschi, and I am leading the project GEA, Genetics of Healthy Aging. I am 70.
Claudio Franceschi was one of the first who, in fact, attracted the attention of the scientific community to the fact that it is not necessary to study aging in general and healthy longevity. That is exactly what we have seen here. Thus, he can be said to be the #1 European specialist in this matter. The University of Bologna is the oldest in the world. It was founded in 1088. Immunologist Professor Claudio Franceschi directs the research project from this office, which involves 24 European laboratories and the Beijing Genome Institute in China. The purpose of the project, to find the causes of phenomenally healthy longevity.
Characteristic of the centenarians is that they do not have insulin resistance, which means that their capability to use glucose is exceptional. The sleep of centenarians is exceptionally good. All the phases of the sleep are
Circadian rhythms, a body's internal clock. They are cycles of biological processes associated with the change of day and night. Ideally, one period of these rhythms is close to the day, 24 hours. Disorder of the biological clock comes with the onset of old age. Elderly people often suffer from insomnia. This is bad for the whole body.
Hello.
Hello.
May I come in?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm Boris Fenyuk from Moscow.
Oh, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm from Skulachev's lab.
Oh,
Probably
great.
you know
My
him.
friend Skulachev. Yes. Great.
The main interest of Professor Francesca and his colleagues is genetics, particularly about one of the latest discoveries of the global study, centenarians' energy. The number of cellular power plants, mitochondria, in centenarians is higher than in the young.
What now is clear is that the two genomes, the mitochondrial genome and the nuclear genomes, crosstalk.
Yeah.
And the crosstalk is essential. If this crosstalk is not... The people who nowadays reach 100 years or more are exceptional because probably they have a peculiar genetics. But a good lifestyle, probably most of the people in the population could reach 90, 95 and older.
Claudio Franceschi has worked with the aging problem for 20 years. The basis of the professor's scientific work was his longevity rating.
The stupid first rule is to have the right parents, because you inherit from your parents the genome. And we showed in a paper that in order to be in good shape when you are 70 or 80,
Of course, all are concerned with the question, what do I do to live to be 100 years old? From our trip, I can say that the first thing to do is to move somewhere else, where the climate is warm and mild and there is no winter. The second point is to take care of all people around you, who love you, who care about you, and who need you. And of course, the third, it is desirable that your mom and dad were also centenarians. Then your chances are sharply increased. The Italian expedition in search of the source of longevity is over. In partying, Claudio Francesca shows Boris the source of his inspiration.
well, there are several people who are 100 or so year old, and they show when a picture
The younger photos.
Yes, a younger
I see.
photo. And for you, I have here Ivan Bolshev.
Bulichov.
Bolichov. He is 101, and look how many medals.
He's a
this
general,
guy-
probably.
Yes. 103, and look how you became when you are
Lucky.
By excluding from the list good luck, biochemist Boris Vanuk summarizes his research trip to Sardinia. The rules for a century of human life are hereditary. Be and wanted by someone, and a mild climate. The next place of strength and longevity, the village of Nicoya, Costa Rica.